Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Thursday evening session. Today, I'm going to talk to you about Biomega. So, Biomega is one of my favorite products. Honestly, like when I first learned about what it does and how amazing it is for our body, for our cells, for our skin, I have never ever gone off of this product, literally. It's one of those products that we uh, just like Cell Essentials, this is like our another foundational product. So this is something that every single person needs, and I'll tell you why as we go through the training, so you'll really get to learn about that. So firstly, you want to ask yourself, are you getting enough omega-3s? When it comes to omega-6 fats, they do play a crucial role in heart and brain function and in normal growth and development. But I think most of us get plenty of omega-6s and not enough omega-3s. So you get omega-6s from vegetable oils like sunflower, safflower, corn, meat, eggs, dairy. So all of them contribute to your omega-6s, right? But even so, replacing saturated fats with polyunsaturated fatty acids is a heart healthy move. So what we really want to do is focus on getting more of the omega-3s because that's what most people don't have enough of. So omega-3 fats contain two ingredients. This is EPA and DHA. Now, these are really big words when you say the whole thing, so I'm just going to stick with that. They're vital building blocks for the production of cell membranes. And EPA and DHA are needed to produce hormones, to protect the immune system, for healthy cell growth, and so much more. So every single cell of our body has a cell membrane. The omega-3 fats are needed to create that cell membrane, and it actually protects your cells. Now, number one, brain and nervous system health. Much of your brain tissue is made from omega-3 fats. So for healthy brain development and function, long chain omega-3 fatty acids, specifically DHA, are a must throughout life. It doesn't matter what stage of life you're in. Small children need it, and older people need it, and everyone in between needs this, okay? Because this is so essential for our nervous system, for our brain function. Anti-inflammatory action. Omega-3 fats have anti-inflammatory effects. And because inflammation is behind many chronic long-term conditions such as heart disease, joint inflammation, raising your intake of omega-3s may help reduce the risk of these. Plus, conditions such as osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So it actually helps with all of these. And I'll tell you what, one of my friends, she was starting to get a lot of pain in her joints, like a lot of pain, specifically in her fingers. And she got so many tests done, and the doctor's like, no, you don't have arthritis, you don't have any other issue like that. And it just went on for a while, but she was like, why do I have so much pain though? you know and then she paid for a very expensive test where she got all of her different vitamins, minerals, the whole profile for her body done, where they checked her omega-3s, they checked all the vitamins, minerals, everything, and they found that her omega-3s were really, really low. And the doctor basically said to her that, no, I think everything's fine. Your vitamin D is okay. Your calcium's fine. So nothing's wrong with your, nothing's wrong with your bone structure. But that didn't like ring a bell for even the doctor that the such low amount of omega-3 in her body could be causing it. But she, because she's been learning about nutrition, she looked at that and she's like, oh my God, my omega-3s are like so low. And she was like, okay, so she got really mindful about that. She actually started using USANA for that, to get her omega 3s at a higher level. And within like a week the pain was gone. And that was just like, she was amazed. She was like, oh my god, I had no idea that you could get pain in your fingers because your omega 3s are low, right? Who would have known? Heart health. So getting enough omega 3s may help to lower a type of fat called triglycerides, as well as total cholesterol. Both can increase your risk of heart and blood vessel conditions. Omega 3s may also help to increase HDL cholesterol levels, the healthy type of cholesterol, because it helps to eliminate cholesterol from the body. So you want more of the HDL cholesterol, and that's why this is so good, because they actually help to increase the level of HDL. Now, omega 3 is also really important for your eye health. Some research shows that omega 3s may protect against age related macular degeneration, the most common cause of blindness in older people. And it's amazing, isn't it? Like, who would have thought that omega 3s are for eyes, for so many things? Now, pregnancy and breastfeeding, just like I said, every single human being on the planet, whether it's a baby or an older person, everyone needs omega 3. So even during breastfeeding, it's really important for a mom to be taking omega 3s. Even during pregnancy, it's really important for the mom to be taking omega 3 fats. Long chain omega 3s can have a positive effect on visual and cognitive brain development in the growing baby, right? So this makes it so important for moms to actually be taking good amount of omega 3. I'll actually I didn't get that photo up here. I'll see if I can send it to myself, and I'll show you guys this photo, which was taken by two moms who were both breastfeeding, and they had their like breast milk in two bottles. And one was on the USANA Biomega, and the other was taking like something else. And you can see like the difference in the quality. So like when you're getting really good omega 3s, high quality omega 3s, you're even like for a mom, the milk quality is really different, and it's so good for the baby. Prostate health. So there was a recent study that even suggested a link between consumption of DHA and total marine fatty acid intakes with a lower risk of death from prostate conditions. So this is for men, right? It's important to know that. Cell aging, oh my god, yes. When it comes to beauty, like omega 3s are freaking phenomenal. Like when you have good amounts of omega 3s in your body, your skin just glows from the inside. Your eyes sparkle. It's just so freaking good. And it makes you feel so good and calm. So there's research that suggests that omega 3s can help the cells resist aging. Scientists actually measured blood levels of omega 3 oils from fish, so DHA and EPA, and then isolated the white blood cells to measure the markers that signal aging. And their findings raise the possibility that omega 3 fatty acids may protect against cellular aging. And I'm not surprised. Like for me, I know for a fact that before I was taking the Biomega, and then after I started taking Biomega, my skin really got that beautiful glow from the inside. It's kind of like, you see small children, their skin just like kind of glows from the inside. You get that with, good amounts of omega 3. That's what makes me love Biomega so much. Like, I'll tell you more about why I'm so crazy about that when it comes to getting your omega 3s. Okay, so now what about taking fish oil supplements? Fish oil derived from the flesh of cold water fish, such as salmon, mackerel, herring, sardines, and anchovies, is naturally powerful anti inflammatory. Supplementing your diet is useful for general health and the treatment of a range of conditions. For example, heart health. Obviously, we've just talked about it. You do need those omega 3s. Now, you can get your omega 3s from food, from eating lots of fish each week, but most of us don't, right? Like, most of us are not going through life week after week, really planning, mapping out our meals and being like, okay, to get my, the amount of RDA of omega 3 that I absolutely need, I need to make sure that my meals this week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, like this is how I'm going to eat it. This is who has the time for this kind of planning, right? That's why like supplementation really helps us because we are all living such a busy lifestyle and we don't have the time to sit and plan these things. So at most what most people could do, like what I would do if I was really being mindful of that, I would probably be like, okay, I'll make sure that I'm having fish. But even that, I'm not going to be like sitting and planning out my whole balanced diet chart or anything. No one has the time for that, right? And that's why supplements just make our life so much easier because you can get all of that omega 3 through a supplement, and it helps so many different things. Joint health. So obviously it's going to help with joint inflammation, which is associated with arthritis. And one study showed that supplementation could reduce requirement for anti-inflammatory medication in patients with rheumatoid arthritis. This is incredible. It's actually like a lubricant for your joints. So, yeah. Behavior problems. Now, fish oil supplements and DHA in particular may help to improve behavior problems in children. These include short attention span and restlessness. And DHA is especially important in helping to regulate cognitive performance and may even help boost children's school abilities by enhancing learning. So this is really, really incredible. One of my, when I first got started with USANA, uh, I was in a meeting and someone just shared in that meeting that, her friend's son used to have ADHD, and she was always getting calls about him, and they'll be like, the school would be like, oh my God, he's never listening, typical stuff. And then the mom started giving him the more fish oil, and within like a month, fish oil and the supplements, within like a month, she got a call from the school and they said that the child is getting an award for being the most well behaved kid, the most improved kid in school. So that was amazing. It's incredible, like when you don't have enough omega 3 in your body, your brain can't relax. Like it actually makes it hard for you to relax and be able to focus on things. And when you do get that omega 3, it actually helps you, it helps ground you. It also helps with your hormones for older people, right? Like for women, if your hormones are really crazy up and down, it can really have an impact. And that's where omega 3s come in. They actually help to balance out your hormones because they're so important for your hormones. Also, for PMS issues in women, the omega 3 is so important for that. Like anytime women are dealing with PMS issues, period pain, things like that, it actually, the getting more omega 3s, high quality omega 3 in your diet and also through supplementation can actually help with those symptoms. So this is incredible. Now let's talk about Biomega. pesticides and purity. So one of the things that most people worry about when it comes to fish oil is that a lot of the oceans are really polluted, and fish, are typically really high in mercury and other heavy metals. So the fish oils that you get can actually have those in them, and if you're taking it every day, it can actually, these heavy metals can have a lot of bad side effects in your body. With Biomega, though, the thing I love is that it's mercury tested, and USANA uses a double molecular distillation process that ensures the highest possible purity, unsurpassed in the industry. And this process removes mercury, polychlorinated biphenyls, pesticides, and any other heavy metals. And pollutants are removed without damaging the delicate omega-3 fats. So like there are other supplements in the market that do have that are mercury tested, but when they're getting the mercury out, sometimes they can actually damage the omega-3 fats. So if it oxidizes during the process, then it's not going to do you any good, right? With USANA, that's not the case. With the Biomega, they have technology that they use to remove all of that junk out of it, but at the same time keep the integrity of the EPA and DHA, and so that you get the good stuff. So this is really important, and you will not get this in just about any supplement. And that's the reason that Biomega can be used long term to supplement your diet and provide long lasting health benefits. Like, for example, if you're using any, like me and Leap, we used to use this product in New Zealand that was just off the shelf. It was like $10, and we used to get this giant jar of fish oil, and it didn't even say on the bottle what kind of fish it was derived from. It was just $10. We'll just pick it up, we'll take it, and we kept taking that, right? But we did this test on that fish oil. We put it in the freezer. This is a simple test that you can do for your fish oil as well. You can actually put it in the freezer, and if the omega-3 oil is really pure, then it's not going to freeze. But if it has impurities in it, then it's going to freeze, right? So we put it in the freezer, and it was like a solid block of ice. So it was completely froze. And that's when we were like, oh my God, like we are taking this thing. We have no idea what it is. We have no idea what kind of, uh, you know, pollutants or what could be in that product that could be, if we're taking it every day, it could have possible side effects, right? So you want to be careful about what supplement you're taking. You really want to check it for purity. It really does matter. It's not like a thing that you can just take any supplement that, oh, I'm getting like this supplement for $10 instead, it's like so much cheaper. What's the point if you're going to take a supplement that's not pure and has some heavy metals in it, and now you've introduced heavy metals into your system that your body has no idea how to get out of it, right? Not worth it. With Biomega, you can actually use it long term because it's been tested by third party for no mercury, and the integrity of the oil is so pure. And that's why it's so great. And another thing, Biomega is fortified with vitamin D. It provides 200 IU per daily recommended dosage. So vitamin D is essential for healthy bones and immune function. And around 1 in 4 adults in Australia and New Zealand, and also I think around the world, is short on vitamin D. So this is incredible. I just really love that. Okay, what's in the Biomega? Here's what it is. It contains 1000 mg cold water fish oil rich in the important omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. Each capsule contains EPA 320 and DHA 230. So the amounts might change from country to country. So if this says for New Zealand and Australia, because they actually have to go with each country what the requirements are. So the amounts may differ in different countries based on their needs. So the Biomega provides a healthy balance of omega-3s, easily absorbed by the body, offers exceptional purity, helps to maintain a healthy nervous system, supports cardiovascular and joint health, and is an important structural component of the brain and eyes. So this is really, really amazing for your body. Taking Biomega, try a small amount to begin with and build up to the recommended amount. Honestly, like if you're an adult taking this, you can just start with 2 per day, which is the recommended amount. Most people are great with that. The best thing about this though is that you don't get that fishy aftertaste. Like most people don't like to take fish oil, because when you take it, it gives you that fishy aftertaste in your mouth and you get that really crazy burp, right? With Biomega, the oil inside it has like a lemon oil as well. So it has actually a really nice taste, because sometimes for kids, when we're recommending this, they kids who can't actually swallow the whole capsule, we actually tell them to puncture it and put it either in their yogurt or just like drink it straight. So I, wanted to actually try that for myself, because I'm like, I can't tell kids to do that if it tastes really bad. And if I can't take it, then I won't actually tell people to do that. So I actually tried it and the taste was really good. I didn't really get that weird fishy taste, and it was quite pleasant actually, and I enjoyed it. So, and then there's that warning that large doses of fish oil, obviously you don't want to take like huge amounts because it can have a laxative effect. Stick to the dosage. That's the way to do it. Okay, this was a test that was done where Biomega versus krill oil. We actually did this styrofoam test on the Biomega versus Blackmore's, which is a very famous supplement. I have a video for it, so I can actually send you guys the link for that. And you can really see, like with Biomega, you put it on the styrofoam and it just starts to disintegrate the styrofoam right away. Like you can just see here, right? And this is krill oil. I'm not sure from which company, but the one that we did from Blackmore's, that one just sat here like this, exactly like that, and it did nothing. And what they're trying to show with this test is that the chemical composition or the chemical structure of the styrofoam is very similar to the cholesterol. So what it's showing is how good the oil can be in disintegrating that cholesterol and cleaning out your arteries. So yeah, that's the Biomega for you. I will look up and see if I can find the photo of the breast milk that I was talking about. And I'm gonna have to show it to you via camera. Just a sec, give me 1 second. I have that, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop my screen share. And let's see if you guys can see this. Oh no, it's not really clear. I'll put it in the group so you guys can see that. So you can see clearly like the breast milk that was, the woman that was taking the Biomega from USANA, her breast milk was really.
If you send it,
What's that?
You can send it to me in WhatsApp and then just share screen like that.
Oh yeah, good idea. Wait, I'll send it to you right now. Did you get it?
Wait, yeah, just now share your screen and you can bring it up.
I have to open up my WhatsApp. Just give me a second.
Or I mean, I can share my screen.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, see that? Like what a big difference. So this mom on the left hand side was not actually she was not taking the Biomega, and this mom was, and you can see the difference in the milk quality, right? It's incredible. Like this side is, it just has this yellowish color, and it just looks so good.
Well, it's full of, you can see the fat that's in the milk, right? So the milk is thick. You can see the fat on the side of the bottle. And what that means is that milk is full of the fatty acids that when the baby drinks it, it's going to go right into its brain, right? Because when the baby is in such when they're young like that, right? Their brain is just beginning to develop. And if they can get all of that beautiful omega-3 fatty acid into their brain, it's going to help with cognitive development and all of that.
Yeah.
Whereas the one on the left, you can see it's like thin and it's not milky and it's pure white, which means it doesn't have any of the fatty acids that are good for the baby's brain.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why it's so important to be taking really good omega-3 fats. And with Biomega, you get the whole package. Like you get purity. It's so safe for women, even when they are pregnant and they're breastfeeding. Like this is the best freaking thing. I just love that about Biomega, that I literally never have to worry about it. And then Nathan, I think you read some research about, the omega-3 fats and ADD, was it?
Well, ADD, autism, and it just helps with concentration and focus and behavioral issues. So
Right.
reducing sugar in the diet and then increasing beneficial fatty acids is very helpful for helping kids just become more focused and have less behavioral issues.
Yeah, I think cutting out sugar makes a huge difference as well, because it can just
Yeah.
make them go completely crazy. Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here in this training. And I hope you got value from this. I will now hand it over to Nathan.